Yo, what is good, YouTuber? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of a pack opening with my pre-order VC, just a little bit. Going to be opening up a 10 bucks of these Wild Gems super packs. And I want to explain why exactly I've decided to spend my pre-order VC now, and also why you already see like 54,000 VC missing from what my pre-order VC was at, I guess in yesterday's videos as y'all see this. So, recording this Wednesday to be uploaded Thursday, but I have been working on the Breakout Gauntlet. I'm about a fourth of the way through it, and I am realizing that I do not, as of right now, have enough players. Now, I do have a decent amount of players left. 111 players is a good chunk, and I could get a good chunk of the way through this, but I need more players. And so I could spend all my MT, of which I only have about 106,000 as of right now, because my team has been updated a good bit. I've spent a bunch of MT on Dinwiddie, Doug Christie, Richie Guerrero, OG Anunoby, and DeAndre, and I spent a lot of MT, nearly all of what I have on this. But at the same time, I don't really want to spend the rest of my MT on players immediately. And well, to be fair, I could get a lot more progress on the Breakout Gauntlet before I needed players. But I have also seen that these Wild Gems packs are making people a lot of MT. And I think this is an opportunity to make a good chunk of MT potentially here. If we get literally one or two good pulls, that is all it takes, is that one decent pull. And it's more likely to happen out of this pack than it is the Game On pack by far, because a lot of these Wild Gems, amethysts and diamonds and stuff like that, have a lot of value. So you can get really good stuff even if you only pull one good card. You know what I mean? Not to mention a lot of the rubies and sapphires and stuff like that have a lot of value too, just because of how rare they are. Additionally, I did open up a 54,000 VC box of Series 1 standard packs, which did get me like 18 players. It got me like 2 duplicates, so it got me like 18 new players. And I also spent a little bit of MT today on some players, so I do have a decent amount of players left over, but I need to get more. This is an opportunity to, number one, make some MT, and number two, get more players either with that MT or just off of whatever other extra base players I get here as well. I think I'm going to need a bit over 200 players to complete the gauntlet, so I may have to spend some MT on players after this, but I'm just hoping that in this 10 box I will make enough MT to where I don't wind up taking a huge hit to my MT to get this Breakout Gauntlet done, because this is one of the best ways to get a free Pink Diamond Mode Reward player quickly, because the Breakout Gauntlet itself only takes about 12-15 hours to do or so at max. So we got this 10 box here, and again, like we said, we just need a couple, like literally one decent pull is all it would take for this to be a very successful box. I'm just hoping I don't go 10 golds, because if I go 10 golds, I'm gonna be really disappointed. I'm gonna make 20,000 MT, and I'm gonna really wish that I'd spent this 99,000 VC differently. So we need at least like one shake, otherwise this could wind up being a really unfortunate pack, as this is the only VC we will have to spend pretty much the entirety of this season and for most of the year, to be totally honest. You know, I mean, we can eventually build up more VC, but I felt like this was a decent opportunity to use it. Obviously, I could have saved it for a lot longer, and I maybe even should have considered doing that, but I want to get this done, and I think this is the best way to do it without spending all of my MT. And I've also seen people get really lucky. Like my boy EFX pulled Alex English out of one of these packs in a single earlier today. I saw it while I was in Discord with him. That card's a demon. If I pulled a diamond like that, I'd make a couple 100,000 MT. You know what I mean? Just off rip, just off of that one pull. We are 5 packs in though. We have pulled nothing higher than an emerald. That's not a good sign. We do get a like deep bomber type takeover, so that's going to go for a few thousand MT, so that's nice. 79 over Jakob Pearl though is not what we're looking for, and we get the Intuit Dome as well. And we are halfway through this box with absolutely nothing to write home about whatsoever so far. This is looking like it might have been a bad idea. We do get a sapphire, at least that's our best pull yet, but I'm going to be honest, this is still not looking good so far. I need this sapphire to be somebody solid. Isaiah Joe, I mean, I guess he can play point guard. Maybe that adds a little bit of value to that card. I can sell him for some MT, but I don't think I'm gonna be making the MT that I was hoping for. I really need like an amethyst at least. I need something to shake. If I don't pull an amethyst in this box, it's kind of tucked, you know what I mean? Unless I pull one of the best rubies, and I haven't pulled a ruby either, so we might be in trouble. Mike Bibby and Alvin Jones right there. We are at least getting some more players, but it's obviously, I feel like we could have gotten more players with just ripping base packs, which maybe I should have done, because golly, man. Well, pack routes are bad. There's a reason I tell y'all not to open packs, but in the box I opened yesterday, I felt like we pulled a decent amount, and one of my guys hit me up today, said he opened a 51 box, pulled like 8 diamonds. I'm gonna go 10 packs, I'm gonna pull nothing higher than a sapphire? Like, that's a little unfortunate, ain't it? I don't know. That's just disappointing to me. Nuggets icon jersey, and then another sapphire player here is going to be Clarence Witherspoon. I have no idea if that is a good player, but that's not an exciting name, really. And then final pack. Wow. That was bad. That was really bad. Jordan McRae, really disappointing. And Antoine Carr. I guess I got 2 singles. Because now at this point, it's like, oh, I mean, I might as well go all in. It's 25 KVC ain't doing anything for me anyway. And if I do play like Rec or Park, it'll probably be, I don't know. I'll have to make sure I keep that VC separate, I guess, and make sure I know how much VC. I don't know if I play a Park Rec on this account or whatever, but we really need one of these last 2 singles to bless up for me right now. And unfortunately, this one isn't going to be the one unless we pull like Sapphire Robert Covington or something. I need the Sapphire to be a freaking beast. It is not. It is Eric Gordon. And one final pack here, I guess, for all the marbles, to see if this was basically a waste of my pre-order VC. And it looks like, unfortunately, it may have been. We are going to come out with no shake. And a gold. Man. Well, disappointing, I gotta say. I was hoping that would go better than that. It did, to be totally honest. I guess we got a little bit of stuff we can sell, and we got some players in our collection we can go through and sell and some stuff, but that was really underwhelming. I mean, that wound up being very, very disappointing, and I guess we'll make a little bit of MT off of these Sapphires, but wow. Probably not the best idea I've ever had. I would recommend against spending your pre-order VC on that. I had people telling me that they got a lot of MT off of doing this, and that is not the case for me. At least Eric Gordon might have a little bit of MT, or a little bit of MT value, but damn, man, that was unfortunate. It is what it is, I guess. It's the risk you take, I guess. I don't know. I really thought that had I thought that would go better than it did, at a very minimum. I at least expected it to go a little bit better than it did, but we're gonna make like 30,000 MT off of everything. I mean, I guess I could sell more stuff, but this Witherspoon card has no value. So like, we literally could just throw him up for basically just over 2K, and that's about all we're getting for him. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. I wasted my pre-order VC, and now I'm disappointed about doing so. I probably am going to have to spend a little bit of MT as well to complete the Breakout Gauntlet, but I do plan on getting that done in the next couple days, so I will have to make sure that we get that done here in the near future. But we'll make whatever MT we can off of the contents of that box, and I guess, I mean, I opened a 20 box of standard Series 1 packs and a 10 bucks of Wild Gems packs for my pre-order VC and the level 40 VC, and it was not worth it. So it is what it is. Yeah, that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully we'll have the Breakout Gauntlet done in the next couple days at least, but that did not wind up working out. I would not recommend copying in my footsteps. Probably if you ever pre-order VC still, probably should save it. That was kind of a bad decision. I let my impulse take control there, I guess, for a little bit. I thought it was going to work out better than it did, but oh well, you live and you learn, I guess. Either way, at least I got a video out of it. Y'all can laugh at my disappointment. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.